The most popular starter Charmander, PokéNational by Elios Entertainment. And yeah, it's kind of like, oh god, Charmander, Charizard. It's kind of like, oh god, there's too much. So I hope. I mean, it's only 1 minute 50. I love Charmander. Like, I really like Charmander and Charizard. But I mean, I think their popularity and especially the amount of stuff that they get. I mean, the worst thing that ever happened was, when they did Mega Evolutions and then Charizard got an X and Y form. The same with Mewtwo. I despise the X and Y forms. So we'll see how this one is. I will say my expectations are low, even though I like Charmander. I'm kind of like
The starter Pokemon.
exhausted.
The choice of a fire, water, or grass-type Pokemon at the beginning of every trainer's journey.
Alright.
Each starter Pokemon is rare and unique in its own way.
Yeah, okay, in its own way, I agree.
Pokemon has risen to the point of popularity that surpasses its unique attributes.
Like it's the most popular
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Type starter, Charmander, the lizard Pokemon.
Alright, okay, I love this video now.
Charmander
And this Charmander looks...
Charmeleon and Charizard are very rare to find. However, Charmander's uniqueness goes far
I can tell that the person...
Pokemon. For example,
I mean, I do prefer Bulbasaur, I'll be honest.
If Charmander is
I think
healthy,
Bulbasaur, I like all three stages, but Charmander only like Charmander and
if Charmander
Charizard.
is sick or getting closer to death, the flame will start to sputter out.
Oh yeah,
Charmander
of
will
course.
dedicate its
We know
life
that
to
from
protecting
the
the
show.
flame on its tail. However, this flame is also Charmander's source of power. This fire is what allows Charmander to learn strong moves at early ages, such as
Yeah,
Ember
like
and Smokescreen. It's because of this early
strong
access
moves.
to strong moves and its veracity on the battlefield that Charmander was chosen to be a starter Pokemon. Many young trainers have a tendency to confuse Charmander
Oh, sorry,
with
those
Dragon,
eyes.
despite the fact
Oh,
that
and
evolves
I
into
kind of like a
fire
bit how the
this confusion
fire
is understandable
like
because Charmander
changes
has
a little
access
bit
to
of like how the
moves
camera
Dragon
works.
Breath and Dragon
And
Tail.
it's also
In
pretty
fact, it
funny
is
seeing those
theorized that
headbands.
in the past, Charmander was a dragon type.
Oh.
However, its evolution changed its typing over time.
There's like a fire
With
dragon.
that change, it still retains some of its dragon-like appearances.
Oh
and
god, if
moves.
they ever do...
Charmander is a
I will say I'm
fascinatingly unique
surprised that they
Pokemon.
didn't do a
And if you're a new
Charizard
trainer, then we can guarantee you
version
that
of like...
Charmander will be one of the greatest partners you will ever have.
I mean, that is true. That is true. It is one of the best. I mean, I can't lie. It is one of the best starters of all time, Charizard. And, a Charmander, that line. But I will say, I am surprised that in Scarlet and Violet, with the past and future forms, that it didn't do a past and future Charizard. So I think when it comes to Sword and Shield, maybe that is the biggest compliment I can give to those games. They did not like fillet Kanto that much. I mean, for me, this video... it was very hard to focus, I'll be honest, because of these eyes. They look so funny. And I love it. This is how I envision Charizard, like a derpy little Pokemon. I will say the skin texture is quite creepy. But I think it fits with how the derpy eyes and everything. And I quite liked the fire, how the fire worked with, the camera. That we get that little distortion that happens. That heat is it heat distortion? What does I don't actually know. It obviously something to do with the lights, but I don't actually know exactly like why something happens. Why does that happen when looking through a camera? Oh god, those veins. Yeah, but that's pretty much all. I can't say much to this one other than I love the eyes, and I love the narration. I think the voice for the narration is really good. I love that it's not just a David Attenborough like voice. I think it makes this very unique.